So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we rise now for the English national anthem. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
We're up and running then. Yehi. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine.
Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Gordon, ambitious ball here, and he's picked out the run. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they're back on the ball again. Anderson. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better...
Decent chance! Goal, England! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
England make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Anderson, can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ghana are looking to break at pace. And the pass is intercepted. England currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Sulemana. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. O'Reilly. O'Reilly! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 3.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, played right into his path. And this is... And the shot! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Anderson short changes him with that pass. England have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Kane, and it's lofted through here. Hangs in across. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Anderson looking for the run. It's Kane! It goes to show he is human after all.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Kane. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, extraordinary.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And this is Ayew. Stones.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shot could be on. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
England producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And so the action is resumed. And he shoots! Anderson. And it's James. James crosses. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He shifted it to the flank. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
England, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Now, can they get him away? That's a little... Big chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And the shot! And it's in! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So could they be onto something here? Probing pass. Plays it in low. Oh, what has happened here? And he's opted for the long pass. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Anderson looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, if they want to shut down...
Can he finish? And there's a goal! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 68 minutes...
Ghana choosing to make the first change.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for England. Number 9.
England visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Number 18. Gordon.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Bukayo Saka. Coming on the
Partey.
field. Number 22. Tony.
Looking to play him in.
Number 21.
Shoots! And a neat finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ayew. Now what about a counter-attack? Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rodgers. Now it's Tony. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! No, that's just wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick...
Oh no, what has happened here? James has created one goal already. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ayew. Iñaki Williams. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Semenyo. And here's Ayew. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Williams! He's put it wide. England clearly now in lead preservation mode. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Eze. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Bellingham happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. He has found the way through. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, now he can run away with it. Fatawu. Now it's Ayew.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. It's gone out for a throw-in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the very solid Thomas Partey is someone who ticks all the boxes for a top-quality, deep-lying midfielder. For me, he's a destroyer and creator all in one. Long passing often being a...
Can he finish? Goal, England! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 10, Bellingham.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Ayew! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
O'Reilly. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham gets into a good position. Oh, that was vital. Ghana are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. It'll be a throw-in. Great vision. Great work on the overlap. It's a goal kick. And Ayew! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Coming on the field is
Rice.
number 11,
And the
Rashford.
two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's gone for a throw-in. Partey. England can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And the pass is intercepted. Fatawu. Ghana are looking to break at pace. And claimed it back swiftly.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Might be danger here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Rice. Now Anderson. Now it's Saka. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The goal for England after 44 minutes.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Saka, distributed tidily. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
England sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Anderson! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Substitution for England. Number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 21, Eze.
Takes on his marker. England have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gordon tries a shot, and it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
England find a position of real strength now. Rashford receives it in a good position here. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Ayew, and Ayew! Keeper is right behind it.
Ghana are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
96,026.
And here's Rashford. That's a good ball. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Gordon. Can he get away here? Gordon! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Space for him to turn and look. That is good strength. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Yehi. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Partey. And here's Ayew. Now it's Fatawu. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Gordon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fatawu. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Saka. Now it's Rashford. Saka. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Eze. And here's Rashford. Rashford driving. Rashford! And he's stuck it away. They are playing them off the park. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And now he has two. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for options for movement. In it comes. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Ayew. And that will be the final act. England pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Rashford picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Takes a shot! Saka made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Bellingham. Kane shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 9, Harry
England make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Anderson. Bellingham. Always onto this. Gordon receives it in a... There's the shot! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Anderson gets into a good position. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's neat. He's having a hit! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That has been cut short. Rice pinches it off him. He's picked his way through. Spread out to the left. Oh, important interception. That's a good foray he's making. Anderson. And it's Kane. Can he get it through? Fatawu. Pass somewhat off target. Look at the space here. Now there's... Goes for a shot! Fatawu. Now it's Ayew. Sulemana. He's had it taken off him. Anderson. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Kane. Oh, it's Kane! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. O'Reilly showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... And the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
James. Can he get away here? Now Anderson. And here's Saka.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Showing good feet. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
England marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And this is Kane. Partey. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. O'Reilly. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kane! And yes, it's there! They are playing them off the park. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, this looks sharp. Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gear. Chance!
England are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That ball looks a good one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Partey. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution for England, number 8. Number 18, Gordon. Number 9, Kane. Coming on the field, number 21,
O'Reilly.
Eze.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Rashford. Number 22, Tony. The attendance for this match was 96,026.
Rice. And it's Rashford. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? England perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. England needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
O'Reilly. And they can counter here. Now it's Ayew. Now it's Fatawu. Now it's Ayew. And it's Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ghana have reclaimed it. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Saka. And here's Eze. Partey.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Eze. Oh, sweet feet. Eze ploughing. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Partey. And Fatawu. Partey. And it's Ayew. And that has put paid to that. Eze. The final 5 minutes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bellingham has created one goal already. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Good ball, good take. He's in a great position here. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That smoking is only permitted.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's Kane! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
England gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Ayew. Gordon calmly anticipates. Gordon going forward. Looking for the run. So much time and space here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kane! And a neat finish. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Partey. Good take. It's Kane! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Kane! It's hit the upright. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
England have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, good spread. That's a little off target. Stones. Anderson. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gordon, who does have an assist to his name. Looking for options. It's Kane! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Threads one in. And a chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looking to play him in. Sulemana.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Ayew. Ayew. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And it's hoisted clear. Yehi.
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
added
Rice.
time.
He's a sharp little ball. Bellingham! And that's wide.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Nicely spread. Ayew. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
England really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
England look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So straight into the second half. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Bellingham picks it up out wide. Bellingham with the delivery. Big chance! No, it's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for England. Number 9.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Gordon. Number 8. Number 7.
And he's been shifted off it.
Coming on the field. Number 22. Tony.
Eze.
Number 11.
Great vision.
Rashford. Number 21. Eze.
Oh, almost a
Number
six.
17.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rice. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 57 minutes.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position, and that's great chance! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Gana choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now that's well seen too. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Tony. Good read, needed to be. Fatawu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Sulemana. He has found the way through. And here's Ayew. And Ayew! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Substitutions taking place.
Ghana are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Rodgers. And it's James. It's a pretty loose pass. Seydou. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Fatawu. He's found a way through. Shot could be a decent chance! No, that's just wide. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a searching pass. James is the guilty party there. Fatawu! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. James. And it's Stones. Now Rodgers. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Now this could be a chance.
England have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. You have just joined Saka! And another try! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Bellingham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
England gain their reward with an early goal. Quality ball. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Kane. Oh, what? He's having a shot! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 11 minutes is number 8.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rice. England have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Has crossed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
O'Reilly. Bellingham. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, this is a great... Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ayew. Sulemana bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. He can run onto that. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Against the crossbar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. Spread it left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
And he
hope.
shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Ayew, nicely spread. And this is Ayew. Ayew had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Partey. Now it's Ayew. Anderson has found the net here, of course. Now he's off and running. Well read, nice interception.
Has been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
England absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
England will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bellingham. Oh, that's fab. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's on it, can he get away? Gehi was in no mood for any of that. Bellingham looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
97,559.
Rice. Now Anderson. Now it's Kane. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! And he hits the net! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
England are having a ball here. He is through here. That's a shade optimistic. Gehi. Saka. Nicely shaped ball. Kane gets into a good position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ayew. Can he spark a counter here? Anderson. Gordon. Anderson knocks it into space. Kane! Oh, what has happened here? That's another chance. It's hit the upright. Ghana will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
Saka receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. That's the throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's O'Reilly. Anderson. For Rice. Anderson. Semenyo. And the counter is on. Anderson. Great vision.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now it's Ayew. Defending was strong and firm. Anderson. And it's O'Reilly. Chance here to counter. And here's Iñaki Williams. He's in a good position here. James. Now Anderson. Now it's Kane. And he's worked it through. Bellingham is on chance! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 10.
And there goes the final whistle. England looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Bellingham, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Lovely, now then. Partey. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a threatening ball. Kane driving. It's Kane! Goal, England! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Saka still a chance for a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the hold-up play as that move was being constructed was important for the runners, and more really should have been made of it.
Quarter of an hour played.
Ghana definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, another...
Quickly taken. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Stones does really well to win the ball there. Looking here to chip it through. And that's played in low. Takes a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's there to clear it. Elects to cross. Impressive jump. And it's in. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. James. Saka, showing great feet there. Well, that has not gone well.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's been played through. And this is Ayew. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
O'Reilly. Here's Gordon. Ambitious ball here. Bellingham wants to run onto this. Partey. He's had it taken off him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Fatawu. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch onto this? He's picked his way through. It's out for a goal kick. Stones. Anderson. A probing pass, and he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's
2
Ayew.
added minutes has been indicated.
Saka. No, that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
England looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for England. Number 18, Gordon.
And we get things going again.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 9,
Aimed beyond the defence.
coming on the field.
Bellingham is
Number
flagged
11,
offside.
Rashford. Number 21, Eze. Number 17, Morgan Rogers. Number 22, Tony.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. England do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Can he get away here? Rashford! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Rogers, and it's made its way to real chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
England find a position of real strength now. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Tony. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well,
and a header! England perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's having a hit! Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Ghana have the chance to go the other way. And he plays one through. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's a sharp little ball here.
this is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambition.
Terrific effort! Oh, terrific save. Fatawu.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
That's been cut out, well played. Partey. Now it's Tony. Good ball over the top. Rodgers! That's a lovely, delicate pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Rashford. Nice control. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bellingham. And it's Rashford. Nicely aimed pass. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! His positioning was spot on. Rice. Might be Bellingham! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Eze. That has been cut short. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we